What is going on, everybody? I am the FDGURU, bringing to you guys a Tuesday NBA video, talking about the main slate as always, some value plays that I'm liking. Drop a like and subscribe. We've got 6 games on this main slate tonight. Last night we had a lot of great production from everyone except for a lower-owned Quentin Jackson getting hurt for us on the Pacers. That was all that was needed for us to be screwed. It was just that type of slate where there was a lot of good value plays, and if you have a guy get hurt, then there's nothing you can do. So we just move on to today. We had a great NFL single-game slate on Monday Night Football again. Back-to-back great single-game slate, so at least we had that going for us. Let's have a great NBA slate tonight. Starts at 7:30 Eastern. We have another 11 p.m. Eastern game, which is just, I'm going to get sick of that real fast. But let's get into the value plays. There's a lot of good stuff here. At point guard, we're going to the Pelicans. I like Jeremiah Fears. Should be starting again over Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole's been coming off the bench for the last few games, playing anywhere from mid-20s to high-20s minutes. Fears has been doing a lot of good things. He's going to probably play anywhere from 26 to 30 minutes tonight, only 4,900. Good matchup against the Hornets. He's projected for 28 fantasy points. He only needs 24 to hit value, so he looks like one of the best sub-5K value plays on the slate, if not the best sub-5 value play. So I like Fears. I think he's going to do just fine here tonight. He's kind of similar to like a Quentin Jackson on the Pacers. Let's just hope that Fears can stay healthy tonight. I like the price on him there. Shooting guard, we're going to go to RJ Barrett on the Raptors. I really like this Raptors and Bucks game. I have the Raptors winning this game because the Bucks are on the second leg of a back-to-back. They struggled with a banged-up Pacers team last night. Giannis had to hit a buzzer beater. I like Barrett a lot at 6,700. He's been playing pretty well. I have a prop of him over 19.5 points that I really like. He's hit that in 3 out of his last 4 games, 5 of 7 games on the year. He needs 32, 33 fantasy points to hit value. He has a few 40 spots in there. He's going to have a high floor tonight. I'd be surprised if he got anywhere under high 20s in fantasy points. And RJ Barrett is a guy that we know in the past can be priced up in the mid 7,000s, if not 8,000. I really like this price on Barrett at 6,700. He should be playing pretty big minutes, anywhere from 32 to 36 minutes in a closer game here tonight. He can also play small forward on FanDuel. Small forward, we're going to stick in the same price range. I like Franz Wagner a lot against the Hawks. The value play, the optimizers are really spitting out Desmond Bane again as a value play, and I really want to pick him at 6,300. He's just been so bad. He's projected for 31 fantasy points, which would be value, but he's been awful. I'm probably going to look at him in GPPs because a breakout game is coming sooner than later for Bane. We know he's an established great player in the NBA. He just can't figure it out with the Magic right now. It's a great matchup against the Hawks. If you want to go to Bane and risk it, go for it. I'm not going to do it in this video. Probably going to throw him on my GPP lineup and keep him off of the cash lineup. We'll have to see what ends up happening later on. I like Wagner a lot at 7,400. He should honestly be 8K in this spot against the Hawks. Projected for 39 fantasy points. He only needs 36 or 37 to hit value. Got 49 against the Wizards last game. He's averaging 37.5 on the year, which is what we need from him tonight. He can play small forward and power forward. Really like Wagner. He's my favorite play on the Magic side of things in this game. For injuries, I forgot to mention, we got LaMelo Ball questionable, Zion's questionable. 2 big pieces in that Hornets and Pelicans game. We'll have to, hope and pray that we get that news before a lock. Kawhi Leonard is questionable with rest. I mean, don't even get me started with that. I mean, it's just absolute bullshit that they just can't let us know if he's going to get rested or not tonight, because they definitely know as of right now. They just don't like to tell us. Paul George is still out with his knee injury. Jalen Green's still out. Outside of the LaMelo Ball and Zion game, obviously 2 big questionable pieces. There's not a ton of stuff outside of that. So we'll keep an eye out on that hopefully we'll get that news before lock. Power forward, I want to try to get to Giannis again. He's projected for 59 fantasy points. He needs like 60 for value. That kind of raw points on a 6-game slate is huge. He's probable with his knee injury on the second leg of a back-to-back. I would assume he's fine to go. He's just been obviously great, averaging 63.5 fantasy points. He has an 80-point ceiling. If we can get up to Giannis, we definitely want to try to do that here tonight. But I really like Kristaps Porzingis at 6,500. His minutes have been weird, mid-20s in minutes. It was kind of nice to see that he went up to 27 minutes last game. November 4th, so they had a day off yesterday. I would project him to play anywhere from 25 to 28 minutes again tonight. Maybe we get lucky and he pushes 30 minutes, but without Trae Young on the court, his usage is huge, and he needs 32.5 fantasy points to hit value. He can easily get to that in just 26 or 27 minutes. He's averaging 34 on the year. It's a great matchup against the Magic. He's going to have a lot of usage. The ball's going to be in his hands a lot. He's been playing well. I really like Porzingis tonight. I have yet to go with him this year, but seeing him at 27 minutes last game makes me feel a lot better than 23, 24 minutes. We need every minute we can get out of Porzingis, but the price is right on him at 6,500. I think it's a good value play to be picking him in cash and tournaments. And then for center, we have Zubac again. He's got a tougher matchup tonight, but he was one of my favorite plays yesterday. He ended up playing really well against the Heat. 18 rebounds, 38 fantasy points. He only needs 34 to hit value. He's projected for that again tonight, so if you wanted to go to Zubac, you can. Mark Williams is in a decent spot against the Warriors. He's been playing pretty well. More of a GPP guy, though, because his minutes have fluctuated, and he can have a pretty low floor as well. I like Miles Turner a lot. He's been struggling to really get anything going on the Bucks so far this year. Points has been down. His rebounding's been okay, but he's been really active on the defensive side, and that is saving him. Not as good of a play on DraftKings, obviously, because blocks and steals are only 2 points compared to 3 points on FanDuel. So we value those more. Yesterday, he had 5 blocks, which ended up saving him. I like the price at 5,700. He's projected for 31.5 fantasy points. He only needs 27 to hit value. It's a really good matchup against the Raptors. I think Turner's the play. He's playing big minutes. In a close game, he'll play 30-plus minutes, and you got to assume he'll start scoring the basketball a little bit more. Kind of in a similar situation as Desmond Bane, 2 guys who have established themselves as good NBA players, really struggling on their new teams to score the basketball. I do like Turner, though, because he can get involved in the defensive stats. He's averaging, 2 to 4 blocks and steals combined each game so far this year. So I like Turner a lot at 5,700. I think he should be over 6K. So that's a good value play at center. That'll do it for these value plays, guys. Let's have a huge Tuesday night. Let's avoid the injury bug. Get over to my website for lineups closer to lock. I'll be playing that after hours slate 2 on my Dub Club. Till next time, I am the FD Guru. Peace.